Hello and welcome back to Jordan of Time. I'm still woodcutting, so thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Wait, really? Is that everything? Kinda, yeah. Woodcutting is netting me a smooth 36 to 37k XP an hour. It's slow. I have done a few Steel Dragon runs, but nothing worth noting other than getting more steel bars. I do have something I'd like to talk about though. In the last episode, I briefly mentioned the release of Wyrmscraig, and how, if the requirements to use the Slayer Master weren't too bad, it would change everything. And, wow, it changes everything. No matter what, I'm doing construction next. I want the Portal Nexus and Rejuvenation Pool as an absolute minimum before tackling skills such as Farming or Slayer. Before I tackle Slayer, I want to ensure I can fight anything, so Defense and Prayer are a must. And to hopefully negate the need to gather too many bones for Prayer, I'll be doing Hunter before Prayer, hopefully catching a few hundred Dragon Implings on the way to 99. And this is what I'd settled on before Wyrmscraig, and it's not changing. But from here on in is where things change. After getting Defense and Prayer, I was going to jump straight into Slayer, but with Mortimer, I'm wanting to do Sailing before Slayer. And to do Sailing, I need to do Smithing. Originally, I had put Smithing as one of the last skills that I would do. I expected I'd get a bunch of ores and bars from Slayer tasks and could use them whenever I got around to it. Now, that looks like it's not going to be the case. I have enough ores banked from mining, way back when, to get to around level 80 smithing. So I've got probably a few months to figure out how on earth I'm going to get 11 million smithing XP, because I sure as shit am not going mining again. And once Slayer is done, the rest of the skills could realistically be done in any order, I think. Farming, fishing, fletching, herb lore. It doesn't really matter at that point. I'll possibly have enough herbs from Slayer to get 99 herb lore. Farming will be a case of planting seeds and doing tithe farm. With the new changes to fishing on boats, fishing will just be a slow skill where I probably just drop my inventory rather than bank. And fletching should be fast and not really noteworthy. I've got 1.5 more levels of woodcutting to complete. I can't imagine construction will take too long. I don't think it will be the 20 or so hours the fastest methods take to get to 99, as I will be doing a lot of mahogany homes. But if I'm speedy, I may be able to get 99 by the next episode, although I feel like that's optimistic, even for me. With this in mind though, I am considering moving episodes to be every 3 weeks rather than every other week once construction is done. Smithing, sailing, herb lore, fishing, farming, and maybe even defense are all skills which will take a lot longer to 99 than things such as magic or firemaking. And the progress in the skills doesn't really change all that much outside of Slayer and maybe Sailing. I would ideally like to avoid a second hit point type grind where there are 5 or 6 episodes for a skill where very little happens in each. I'd also like to get out a bit more now that it's finally starting to cool out a bit outside and the heat waves seem to have stopped, so having a bit more time between recordings would mean even if I have a few days away from OSRS, the amount of progress per video wouldn't decrease. Next episode will still be in 2 weeks, as usual, as I can't imagine woodcutting taking too much longer. But depending on how long it's taking for construction, and what is likely to be next, that being Hunter, the frequency of videos may drop slightly. I still want to max the account. This is still a top priority. I just don't want to waste your time with nothing burger update videos. Maybe I'll do more quests. Maybe I'll try out some bosses. That's all for future Jordan to think about though. I'll see you in the next video where I should be done with awful sub 40k XP an hour skills for a bit. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.